Now with your Storm Team weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. So we know we've been in the triple digits lately and it's been really hot, but we've been having some fun with it.
Yeah, so yesterday Josh Johns was baking cookies in his car. So today we're actually melting crayons out in the sun. This was the first product. So we put this out there around probably 4:30 this afternoon, and then about 30 minutes later we started seeing this melting going on, and then after about an hour, this was the end result. That was a very beautiful masterpiece, and I have to give credit to our digital media manager, Ken Grimm. He was the one who thought of this, but we did get the result that we wanted with these very pretty colors. Interesting fact is that the white crayon didn't melt at all, pretty much, but then our first, of course, those darker crayons did melt, or were the first ones to melt as we headed into the later part of this afternoon. But the high so far today was 108 degrees. That breaks the 93-year record that was set in 1925 of when it was 107. So that's pretty significant, and we're going to continue seeing these record-breaking temperatures for the next couple of days. But looking at the temperatures for the past 24 hours, we got down to 78 degrees last night, and then we started warming rapidly by noon, getting up to 108, and of course we're still in the 90s at this hour, and that's pretty significant because it's still very warm. Excessive heat warning is going to be in effect for much of the Concho Valley up till Sunday around 7 p.m. We can expect this to be extended as we get into Sunday and Monday, because we are going to expect to have these temperatures lasting into Monday for sure. But as we get into, the rest of the area is under a heat advisory, but those are expected to change as we get into this weekend. So what we can expect is that we're going to continue to see in this heat, the excessive heat warning is going to be in effect for Sunday until 7 p.m. But then we're going to still have multiple days of where the temperature is going to get above 105 degrees. And as we get into Tuesday, possibility we're going to have a relief to these very hot temperatures as we get into midweek, with the possibility of a slight chance of a shower or two making their way through San Angelo. But right now we're sitting at 94 degrees, feels like 90. Humidity is fairly low at 20%. Winds moving southeast at 10 miles an hour, and we're still seeing temperatures in the 90s across the Concho Valley. 95 in Robert Lee, 93 in Wall, sitting at 98 at O.H. Ivy. So definitely still very hot as we head into this 10 o'clock, closer to 11 o'clock hour. We're seeing humidity levels fairly low across the area, with humidity levels at 20% here in San Angelo, and wind speeds are fairly breezy. So that nice breeze should be a little bit of a relief if you're outdoors tonight, with wind speeds about 10 miles an hour here in San Angelo, sitting at 10 miles an hour in Sterling City. But as you look at the current satellite radar surface map, is showing this non-existent cloud cover over the state of Texas, because that's due to an upper level high pressure system that's situated over the state of Texas, and we're still going to continue to see these very warm temperatures as we head into the next couple of days, getting up to about 6 p.m. by Sunday, possibly getting up to 108, 109 degrees. And then of course we're going into Monday, we're still going to see these very warm temperatures. But as we get into Tuesday we're going to start seeing these slight relief, with temps getting into the upper 90s to low hundreds. So it's definitely relief, better than dealing with these temperatures reaching near 110 degrees. But this heat relief, we're going to have this high pressure system shift off to the west. That's going to be cool, bringing in this cooler air as we get into Tuesday, into the rest of the week. And what you can expect for the next, for your Saturday planner for this weekend, we're going to have another hot day as we head into the next 12 hours. But we're going to get down to 78 degrees, mainly clear, with getting up to 108 as we get into Friday. Sunny and very hot still, with that excessive heat warning still in effect, with winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And our 7-day forecast is having our temperatures be breaking these records as we get into Monday, getting up to 109 on Sunday and Monday. And then we're going to have this slight relief, with the possibility of a 10% chance of some showers coming through the area on Tuesday and Wednesday. But we are definitely looking forward to these cooler temperatures, and I'm saying cooler in reference, quoting cooler, because right. Even though it's going to be upper 90s, it's still not relatively still fairly hot. But we are going to still seeing these temperatures into the hundreds as we head into the rest of the 7 days.
Yeah, it's still somewhat of a significant difference.
Yes.
Yeah, and you were saying that the crayons, they didn't all melt at the same time?
No, yeah. So of course, with the white colors, the lighter colors, they didn't really melt that fast as the darker colors. And of course, darker colors attract more heat. And so we definitely saw that with our color experiment that we did. So
really fun. All right, thanks, Chris. And coming up later in the show, a local business does